Hello, and welcome to HelpMeSellMyCar.com's tips on knowing your car. We cover the following in this video: a list of the many things you will need to know about your car when you go to sell it. We discuss some of the resources available to you that can help you find most of these details very quickly. Then, we go through the list, item by item, in further detail. When you go to sell your car, there is a long list of things you should know about it so you can present buyers with the most accurate information possible. Doing so reduces the likelihood of any confusion and will help the right people find your car so you can get it sold. The exact list of things you will have to know will depend slightly on your car and how you choose to list it on sale, but you should generally know all the necessary information in case a buyer asks you or if you choose to relist your car using a different service. It is easy to get overwhelmed, but we assure you that most of the following information is generally very easy to find if you don't know it off the top of your head. You should know your car's model year, make, model name, and trim level. Its vehicle identification number or VIN is also important, as is the number of miles on the odometer. You should also know some of the notable features on your car, as you will need to include them in the description. You will also need to know about its engine, how many cylinders it has, how much horsepower it produces, whether or not it has any turbo or superchargers, and what type of fuel it uses. If it is a hybrid or an electric car, it is good to know how many motors it has and how big its battery is. You must know what sort of transmission it has and, if applicable, how many speeds it has. You should also know what type of drivetrain it has. Is it front, rear, all, or four-wheel drive? You should also know what the manufacturer calls the exterior color and, ideally, the interior color and the type of upholstery used. Know the type of body style that best describes your car, which will also inform buyers the number of doors it has. We know that some of these things may sound excessive, silly, or even unnecessary, but by being thorough, you very much increase the chance that a buyer will choose your car over somebody else's. You may also find that your car is worth more because of something you find, so any time you spend researching is unlikely to be in vain. In many cases, this information will prove fairly easy to find. A few of the best places to look for information on your car include just looking at your vehicle. More likely than not, most of the general info such as the VIN, make, model, and, in most cases, the trim level can be found just from the badging on the car. Furthermore, you will be able to find the vast majority of its notable features just by looking over the interior and exterior. The vehicle's title and registration will usually include the year, make, model, body style, and VIN. Some will also feature the trim level, though, at least on the registration, this may be a range or generic name rather than the exact designation you are looking for. If you happen to still possess the vehicle's original window sticker, you can find pretty much every single one of the listed details. Depending on the year, make, and model of your car, you may be able to acquire a reproduction from a dealer, usually for a small fee if you do not have access to the original. The brochure for your car will also list basically everything you would ever need to know about your vehicle. Unless you are lucky and already possess the correct brochure for your car, you can often find a digital copy of one online. You may also be able to find pertinent information on the manufacturer's website. While most makes change their primary pages for each model year, most companies still keep all of their press releases and press kits online. These documents can be invaluable if you can't find any other information about your vehicle. You may be able to find a site that caters to the model of your car. These sites are usually an incredible source of information and will often include buying and/or selling advice. You may even be able to try and sell your car through this sort of website, so it may be worth your time trying to find one. Generic, non-manufacturer related websites can also prove to be a valuable resource. In most cases, their information will be accurate, but if you're looking for standard features or extremely specific details, they can sometimes provide false data. As such, we would generally recommend that you only use them to find basic information and use more specialized sources for everything else. Finally, if you are struggling to find something, consider posting on a relevant enthusiast forum. Some manufacturers host their own, but most are hosted by fans. In many cases, you can post a question and have an answer within a few hours. Not only that, but they can also provide a treasure trove of information from previous posts. Some forums let you create a classified ad for your car, which might prove to be of great help to you. Thank you for watching our video. Here's a quick recap of what we have discussed. Know which details you need to have ready before selling your car. Keep in mind the various resources you have that can help you find any details you don't already know and double check the information that you do have. Lastly, remember that millions of people have sold cars with less information than what you have available to you today. While every detail is important and will absolutely help you sell your car, you also don't need to know everything there ever was or is to know about your car. Your objective is to list off the major details so buyers can find your car quickly and easily. If there's a specific, minor piece of information that you just can't find, don't be afraid to skip over it or ask for someone else's help to find it. Our goal is to help you make the best of the car selling experience, not add stress. Thanks again for watching this video and for visiting HelpMeSellMyCar.com. Please check out the rest of the site and our other videos for more tips, tricks, and recommendations on how to get your car sold. We wish you luck!